Hi everyone. Welcome to a new series that I'm starting on my YouTube channel. I'm calling this my absolute beginner series. Who is this for? This is for anybody that is getting brand new into an exercise routine. This is a way to just give you kind of an overall the basics of different exercise movements, proper form, and just introduce you to some of the different things that I'll throw out in all of my other workout videos on YouTube. You certainly can do anything that you set your mind to. You can modify any of those workouts that are out there. However, I felt like it would be a good place to start if we have just a strong foundation of form and technique. And that way you can work up to doing some of the other videos as you go along. A couple other ones to check out if you're a beginner and you're new or you're just getting back into something. There's a basic body sculpt. I think it's like a 45-minute workout. Pilates is a great place to start, but I am planning to do a very beginner Pilates workout for you guys too in the coming weeks. Kickboxing is a lot of fun, but I want to do a beginner kickboxing as well, just to introduce you guys to the different moves and slow it down the tempo a little bit, and then you can work up to doing the more advanced ones. So for today's workout, we're doing Body Sculpt. Body Sculpt is a great workout for anyone, just to get a little bit of weight training in. I typically go with lighter weights for Body Sculpt because it's high rep. High rep means that we do a lot of repetitions of it. So you can go with light weights, or you could do no weights at all. If you don't have weights at home, grab some water bottles, something just to give you a little resistance if you want to try it. If you try it without the weights and you're ready to take it up a notch, but you don't have weights, grab those water bottles, soup cans, anything you have laying around for a little added resistance. All right. So we're going to start out. I'm just going to do a couple things to warm up. We'll march it out. March it wide. You got 8, 7. Good. We're going to tap and reach up. Little tap. Good. And you'll notice a lot of my videos start just this way. I've been teaching fitness classes for almost 12 years now. And press it across. And some things just work. So you stick with it. 8 more. Little press just to warm up our body. Good. Let's plant our feet. Nice big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath. Inhale. Good. Let's take our hands to our knees. Just a little soft bend to side to side. Side to side. Just nice and easy. Good. Let's hold to this side. Big stretch up and over. Nice work. Good. Let's turn and face this way. So now your back leg is right behind you. We're set up for a nice lunge right here. Hands to your hips. Take it to a lunge. Down and up. Down and up. Good. So in our lunge position, and we'll go over this as we go on. You want this front knee not going past your toes. And you're aiming for 90-degree angles with the legs in your lunge. Let's go for 2 more. 2 and 1. Good. Turn those toes forward. Let's drop it down to a squat. Down. Good. And our squat here is a little bit wide. We have our feet a little bit outside the hips. Good. 1 more. Nice work. Good. Walk the feet out just a little bit. Start that soft side to side lunge. Good. Just getting the legs a little bit warmed up. That was my ankle that cracked. 2 more. Hold it over here. Good. Take a stretch up and over to that left side. Now let's turn our shoulders and our hips to face this direction. We're set up in that other lunge. Drop it down and up. Down. Up. Very nice. Down and up. Good. And you'll notice we're not going to do any cardio in this one. This one's all about strength training. Working on that proper form, watching this front knee. It's not going past that toe. Going for that 90-90 angle in your lunge. Let's go for 2 more here. And 1. Nice job. Let's turn and face the front. We're going to turn our toes out. This is a plie squat in a turn down position. And take it down and up. Now in your plie squat, you want your knees tracking over those first 3 toes, shoulders over top of hips, and always, all throughout your exercising, think about drawing your belly button in towards your spine. That's a little Pilates tip. But what we want to do is keep your core engaged the whole time, protecting your lower back. 2 more. And 1. Very nice. All right, let's shake it out. I'm going to grab a set of weights. You can certainly continue without weights, okay? We're going to just throw in some squats, okay? All of our exercises today, we're going to go for 3 sets of 8 reps, okay? So we're going for 24, little basic math. Now, let's set up our squat. You want your feet just slightly outside of your hips, toes forward, okay? We're going to squat it down and up. Now, when you squat, okay, I'm going to turn to face this direction so you can see. We're going to send our hips towards the back, okay? Back nice and flat, abs are in. See these knees? They're not going past your toes, okay? I think you can see my feet here. So I'm going to stay in this side view. Ready? Let's go for 8. Let's go. Down and up. 2 and up. Good. Think about sitting way back in your heels. 3, 4. Good. And punch up through those heels. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's take a little rest here. Just breathe. Reset. Check that form. Let's go for another 8. Let's do it. 1. Good. Make sure those toes are even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about 1 more? Okay. That was 2 sets down. We have 1 more round of squats. Are you ready? Roll those shoulders down and back. Chest up. Hips back. Let's go. 1, 2. That's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. Shake that out. All right. So what we're going to do today in my Body Sculpt classes, really, sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want in a Body Sculpt class. I'm going to go back and forth between a lower body move and an upper body move. So it gives our legs a chance to rest, and then we'll move on to upper body, okay? So we're going to start with a basic shoulder press, okay? I like to work shoulders first just because they're a bigger muscle group. Now, this is what we would call a kickstand stance because our feet are kind of like a kickstand on a bike. So I have one leg forward. You don't want to lock out your knees, okay, whenever you're lifting weights. We don't want to lock that knee out. Keep a soft bend to it, okay? Abs are in. We're going to bring our arms up into this goalpost position. Make sure I'm not going to hit my ceiling here. I'm going to move over a little bit. All right, there you go. Ready? Let's go for 8 right here. Press it up. 1, 2, straight up. Core is braced. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How'd you do? Nice work. Now roll it out. I'm going to switch which leg is in my kickstand. Now this time, just one little form pointer. Be careful that you're not arching back, okay? You're going to feel it in your lower back immediately. So keep your body weight forward, up and over that movement, okay? And keep the weight slightly in front of you in your peripheral vision, okay? I have my right leg forward, find that kickstand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very nice. Roll it out. I think I'm going to ditch the sweatshirt before this last round. Now, we're doing just goalpost arms here. So you don't want to let your elbows drop below that 90-degree angle, okay? I'm going to switch out my feet. 1 more set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Body weight forward. 6, 7, and 8. Excellent job, everybody. Roll that out. All right. Back to some leg work, okay? we are going to do lunges. Now, since we've been doing 3 sets of everything, I think what we'll do is rather than tax out one leg than the other, we'll do 1 set of 8 on the right, 1 on the left. We'll do that twice through, all right, for our lunges. We're going to do a basic stationary lunge. So similar to what we talked about in the beginning, okay? We're going to step that leg back, nice and far back. All right, when we come down in that lunge, we're going for 90-90 with our legs, okay? And you want your weight 50-50 distributed between the 2 legs, okay? So weight is even. Let's go for it. 1, and just pick a leg to go forward. 2, 3, 4, and you can certainly do this one with no weights at all. 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Shake it out. If you are just getting started, I am so proud and excited for you. Take it back. There's never a bad time to start a fitness journey. Ready? And down. I am here for you every step of the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake it out. Now, another little piece of advice is to balance out some of your weight training with some very light or low impact cardio. Take that leg back. Ready? Let's go for our 8 right here. And 1. Some examples of low impact cardio would be walking. Walking is fantastic. It's so good for your body in so many ways. Riding an exercise bike, the elliptical, anything that's not pounding on your joints. I think that was 8, 7 in. Good. You know, running is a great form of exercise. It is not for me. It's just not the way I want to do things. Step it back. I've tried. Ready? Let's go for 8. Here we go. 1. My hat's off to all the runners out there. But that's the nice thing about fitness. It's not in one size fits all. You find what you like to do and what you can stick with consistently. Consistency is key. And 8. Step it in. Amazing job, everyone. Shake it out. All right, let's move on to the front part of our arms, our biceps, okay? We're going to turn those palms to the front and just find a comfortable position. Shake those legs out. Good. Abs are in. Roll those shoulders down and back. We're going to go for 8 bicep curls, curling all the way up and down. Ready? Curl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Little rest. Shake it out. All right. So we have our palms facing up. Try not to let your arms rest on your hips here. Have a little space there, okay? Challenge those muscles. Round 2. Let's go. 1. Squeeze to the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. Roll it out. Shake it out. All right, guys. One final set. Third and final round of 8. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very nice. Now, ways that you can progress this. If you want to start out doing this workout a few times a week, and then you want to take it a step further, you can always increase the weights that you're using. All right. And then eventually, when you start taking like just a regular body sculpt class that's not just aimed for beginners, you'll notice we play around with tempo a little bit. We might take it up for 2 counts, down 2 counts. We might pulse it in the middle. Those are all great ways to kind of progress that exercise further along. All right. Now, the next one we're gonna do as a body weight exercise. Put those weights down. We're gonna do just some plies, okay? I love my plies. All right, so we're gonna step our feet out a little bit wider than we did in our squat. Okay, so they're a little bit wider than the hips. And same rules apply for those lunges, okay? When we do our plie, you don't wanna let your knees extend out past your toes. So do that check right here. and come on up. Good, let's do another one. Now at the bottom of your plie, make sure you're not tipping too far forward. Have your shoulders right over top of your hips. Abs strong, ready, come on up. Let's go for 8 singles here. 1, 2, and be careful not to take the hips too low. 3, you want to protect those knees. 4, 5, good, pushing through those heels to come back up. 6, that's going to help engage those inner thighs. 7, and 8. All right, little rest, little reset. Drop those shoulders down. Ready? Here we go. Tap into your inner dancer with our plies. Plie every day, right? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we have one more round of our plie squat. Are you ready? Let's go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. Shake it out. Okay, so we're going to move from the front of the arm with our biceps into the back of the arm and work the triceps. So we're going to grab one of our weights. Okay, we're going to set this up. I'm going to step my left leg forward, my right leg back. Try to keep that back nice and flat. I'm going to hinge forward, bend that elbow up. We're going to go for 8 kickbacks. Here we go. 1, 2, that's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a little rest. Just one thing to keep in mind, try not to swing the weight all the way up here, okay? You want to ideally stop right about your hip. You're going to kick it back, feel that extension. Let's change sides, okay? So I'm going to set my right leg forward, my left leg back, abs in, back flat, bend this elbow, and kick back. Now my opposite hand, I just have it resting on my thigh. 3, 4, stop that weight. 5, 6, I caught myself, I went too far in. 7, and 8. Nice job. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to go for another round on both arms. Set that left leg forward, abs in, back flat. Bend that elbow, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's change sides. All right. So hinge forward from the hips. Take that opposite hand, place it on that thigh, bend that elbow, back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very nice, everyone. Okay, we're going to bring it down to the floor. All right, we're going to get into a modified push-up. I want to show you guys a great way to modify your push-ups, because when you're just getting started, push-ups, I mean, they're hard for even an advanced exerciser. So I'm going to give you guys modification. A lot of times, if I know that I'm going to lose my form or I'm not doing them properly, I do this modification even in my classes. Some days I'm just tight or sore, or I'm just tired. So this is a great way to modify it, okay? So you're going to be on your knees, okay? These aren't your, high school girl push-ups, as they used to call them. What a silly name for them. All right, we're going to take it forward over onto like the very, very top of our thighs. We don't want to be directly on that knee joint because we want to protect our knees. Abs are in. So you see you're in one long line from your crown of your head down to your knees. My feet are up. Take the hands a little wider than your shoulders. Let's go for 4 push-ups here, nice and strong. 1, push up. 2, and up. 3, 4. You can go for 4 more? Yes, we can. 5, 6. Take a break if you need to. 7, and 8, let's sit back into a child's pose. This one's fantastic. Just to stretch, rest if you need to. You can always drop down into that child's pose whenever you need a little stretch on your back. We're going to go for one more set of those 8 modified push-ups because you did such a good job that first round. Ready? Hands are a little wider. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push that floor away. 6, 7. Try not to hang that head. And 8. Sit back. Push-ups are tough. They are a total body move. You're working your shoulders, your abs, your core, your back. So much is working at once. Let's stretch out our chest. Your chest, of course. That's the big one. Okay. Now, we're going to do one more for seats, okay? We're going to be on all fours here, okay? I do this one in a lot of my bar classes, and I am planning to do maybe a beginner bar as well because bar is so much fun. It's low impact exercise, but it can be challenging. So I want to give you guys a beginner class on bar, all right? Shoulders over hands. We're just going to lift that knee, and we're just going to go for some presses right here. Press it up, up. Good. Now think about lifting through your abs. Try not to let that lower back arch. Good. And if this is too much, you can always come down to your elbows. Keep lifting. Up. 2. You got 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Sit back. Awesome job. Breathe. And bring it forward. Now, let's do that opposite leg. I'm going to stay right here. Flex that foot. Little press. You can start here. But actually, my lower back's been bothering me all day. We went sledding a couple blocks away from where we live. And we made the mistake of not insisting on our toddler riding in the wagon. So I had to carry it back after sledding, after carrying him up the hill. And although age-wise he's little, he's not a little person. I certainly got my weight training in yesterday. Again, 8, 7, 2, 1, and bring it in. Sit back. Great job. All right, we're going to finish up on the floor. We're going to do a little bit of ab work just to round everything out, okay? Having a strong core is so important. It can really help you, protect you from injuries, especially to your lower back. So you want to stay strong in your core and keep it healthy. All right, let's lay all the way back. We're just going to do a basic crunch, hands behind the head, keeping those elbows wide. We're just going to lift up and down right here. 1, 2, good. Picture like there's an apple under your chin. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I want you to hold at the top. Tight little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're going to do that one again. Ready? 8 crunches. 1, 2, 3. Elbows wide. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold at the top. Tight little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we do that one more time through? Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chin off that chest. 5, 6, 7. Hold at the top. Tight little squeezes. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's hug those knees in. Now we're going to finish off with a bike maneuver crunch because that's just like push-ups. It's a great exercise you can do all the time. Okay, hands behind the head. You can do it anywhere. Curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Let's twist and hold. We're going to stretch one leg out and twist. Good, to the other side. Good, try to get that shoulder blade off the mat, okay? Not trying to take that elbow to knee, but rather lift that shoulder towards that leg. Hold for 2, that's it. Hold, let's go a little faster for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Let's stretch it out. Amazing job, everyone. All right, let's float those arms up over your chest. We're going to curl up head, neck, shoulders, stretch it out long. Roll it up. Very nice. Let's come to a seated position. Bend one knee in, extend through that opposite leg. Good, let's take a stretch up and over. And stretching is so vital to your fitness program. Make sure you take the time to stretch. I'm going to have a couple of wonderful guest instructors that teach some yoga. One is going to do a yin class, which is really focused on stretching, which I know all of us will need at some point during our Fit February month. And come on up. Stretch those legs out long in front. And yoga is a wonderful thing to incorporate into anyone's fitness routine, really. But especially if you're getting started, you're going to notice you're going to be sore if you haven't lifted weights in a while, or if you're just getting back into it. So make sure that you take the time to stretch. Give your body what it needs. And round up. Let's take one nice big breath. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really proud of you, those of you that are just getting started in your fitness journey. I'm so excited to see where it takes you. So any questions that you have, anything you would like to see on my YouTube page, on my beauty and wellness page, I'm happy to provide that for you. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back next week with another absolute beginner workout for you. Take care.